Hey everybody, so today I'm going to do a first impressions on a new foundation that I picked up. I've heard lots of great things about this, so I wanted to try it out for myself. This is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte foundation, and it says on here it's demi-matte finish, air light, oil-free, and 24-hour foundation. I'm not going to try it out for 24 hours, but I will show you how it kind of wears throughout the day. I'm going to show you how it applies, and then I'll check back in with you at the end of the day. But really quickly before I try it on, I thought I'd tell you some stuff from the website. It looks like it comes in 4, 8, 9, 10, 11 shades. Interesting that there's not 12. It says it's air light texture with a demi-matte finish. For the first time, a super gliding, mattifying formula with a high water content for maximum comfort that lasts. Contains shine-defy blotting spheres that act like blotting paper to mimic makeup artist's gesture, instantly absorbing sweat and oil without disturbing color pigments, and it's medium coverage. So that's what it says on Ulta.com. It is $12.99. I'm just going to try it out. Now my skin is a bit combination at the moment. I'm pretty oily in the T-zone and I have a lot of hormonal breakouts happening on my chin and my neck, but the outer edges of my face are a bit dry, so I'm kind of combination. The color I got, and I ordered this online, and I usually have luck, but recently I haven't been having luck choosing my shade online, which sucks. I got the color 107, which is fresh beige. I swatched it on the back of my hand and it's too dark for me. That's what it looks like. So I'm going to try it out anyways. I don't think it's too far off, but yeah. And I decided I'm going to use my beauty blender instead of my fingers because I just feel like for this foundation it might work better. So how do I want to do this? Maybe I'll put some on the back of my hand. It comes out in a squeeze tube. Ooh, I think I need to shake this. A whole bunch of liquid came out right away, so there we go. That's better. So that's what the consistency looks like. It's definitely a thicker formula, but it's not like a cream. It's thicker than a liquid. It holds its form, but it would run down my hand if I held it upright for too long. So I'm just going to dab some on my beauty blender and try it out. See the shade? I'm really hoping that if I can just blend it out real well and down my neck, I can make it work. Wow. Like, I took the smallest little dab and it is spreading a really far away, even with the beauty blender, which usually ends up soaking up product. That covered like the whole side of my face. So far I'm pretty impressed. Just coming in close to my mirror. Coverage wise, it did pretty good. I may be up to a medium already, but that, like I said, that was a really light amount. And honestly, I can't see it on my skin, which is something I really like in foundation or BB creams. I don't want to be able to see the product. It's pretty much dried right away. I mean, you guys saw me do that in real time. I just put it on and it's dry. So that's crazy. Very interesting texture. Hopefully when I go over again, because I'm going to put another layer on top, hopefully it doesn't get all funny, you know, because it's already dry. I have a feeling it won't though. This is one of those foundations so far that feels like nothing on the skin, which is nice. I'm definitely going to have to get the right shade because so far I really like this, but as you can see, the shade is quite far off. It'll be good once I get some color, when it's not the dead of winter, but I'm really gonna have to do some work to blend this out. I don't know if I'm gonna return this since I bought it online. I bought it at walmart.ca. I've never returned anything online there. It just seems like such a hassle for a drugstore foundation. I can use it again when it gets sunny out, but honestly I haven't left my house in weeks. It's been a rough go. If you're watching my mommy channel, between my vertigo that lasted over 2 weeks, I still have effects of that. And then my poor baby Cassidy has been sick. She's had a fever now for 6 days straight. We were at the hospital with her on the weekend. I'm taking her back to the doctor today. Her fever will not break. So because of all this sickness, I've just been ordering even more than I usually do online. Clearly this was a fail, but I mean, it's not too bad. I think I'm going to really go at concealer just to kind of lighten it all up. But this stuff feels like nothing. Both the way it feels and when I touch it, it's totally dry. It feels like nothing. That's one light layer all over my face, and I can see why people like this a lot. It reminds me a lot of the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I'm curious at how it holds up throughout the day, but that's one layer. I would say it's almost a medium coverage. I mean, I have a lot of breakouts, so it's not doing a lot to cover those, but I'm going to try again. Just shake it up this time. I'm going to do a second layer and see what that does. Alright, so I decided not to put a second layer all over my face. I just kind of put it in the areas that I needed. Let me just zoom you guys in so I'm not leaning in this far. So you can see, obviously the shade is off, but this is a really nice foundation so far. Probably one of the best drugstore ones I've used right off the bat, I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't feel like anything, it blended in really easily. It's pretty matte, but it still looks like natural. I'm not like completely matte, so far I really like it. So this is what I look like. It's currently, what time is it? 11:17. I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup. Maybe I'll show you what I look like after that, and then I'll check back in at the end of the day. Alright, so here's what it looks like with the rest of my makeup on. I just filmed a get ready with me. I will have that up after this video. Foundation's too dark, but other than that, it feels amazing. Like nothing. I really like the way it looks. I do have a bit of highlighter on my cheeks, but other than that, oh, I did put on, I wanted to tell you guys, the NARS Crystal Translucent Setting Powder like I always do. Not that I feel like it needed it, it's just a habit. So we'll check back in at the end of the day. Okay, so it is now 4:45. I was going to wear this until tonight, but today is just too crazy of a day. My daughter now has an ear infection. We're going to get her prescription, and yeah, I figure I'm going to end it here. I kind of want to take it off too, just because I don't feel like wearing it. I was at the doctor's office for a long time and she was scratching on my face. So that being said, and I have a cold myself, so I've been rubbing my nose, but you could see the scratches she's done to my face. But that aside, this is a nice foundation. I just wish that it had been in my shade so it didn't look so kind of patchy and dark on me, and that I had a normal day so I could show you the total wear time without scratches through it. But I haven't touched up powder at all. I've had a very busy, stressful day, and it honestly doesn't look shiny like at all. There's my highlight, but I'm really impressed. So I'm definitely going to go out and get the proper shade. I will test it out for a full day. Let me know if you want an update on this, but for a drugstore foundation, it still doesn't feel like anything. So it feels really great on the skin. It has really good coverage. It's mattifying, but not overly. Like, it didn't dry out my skin up here where I'm dry. And it has pretty, did I say that already? It has pretty good coverage. Sorry guys, this foundation review is all over the place, but I thought it was somewhat helpful. I think you should check it out. If you were thinking about it and you weren't sure, I would check it out. I like it. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!